cause I bank mine. This ain't happen overnight. It take time. You seen a Super Bowl, the cheat code. Game time.
This is the city, Los Angeles, California. That's where we are for this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Straight ahead, we've got a pretty good one on tap here, as it'll be the Houston Texans taking on the Los Angeles Rams. And off we go from SoFi Stadium. This fielded right at the goal line. And he'll be out of bounds here just past the 20-yard line.
On the quick, right?
Our first carry here for Joe Mixon. And not much doing there. Maybe a yard up to the 23. Ball at the 23, second and 8.
A gain of 2. Brings up second and 8.
Now Stroud.
23-yard line.
Man open, that's complete to Dalton Schultz. So they'll get 8 out of that completion. And that'll bring up what looks to be a third and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot. They give to Mixon to try to pick it up. And this will be a Texans first down as the tackle made just shy of the 40. It was just third down and short, but he bit off a little extra.
I would say way more than he could chew, but he chewed up all that yardage in a big way. And that, to me, that was a combination of offensive line, stacked defense, and they handled it. Okay, they got the leverage, they got the blocking angles, and opened up a nice crease. And once you get past that first wave, there's room to roam.
Yeah, that's just the third play from scrimmage. They wanted to avoid that 3-and-out. They did. That's good for a first down, his second catch of the opening drive. Mixing up the middle. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43.
Quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
From the 43, here's a second and 4. Throwing now is Stroud. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
Chances are good he's going to be a very busy guy. 2 catches already in this opening drive, and they were looking his way for a third.
I think they put this defense on notice that that could be a really, really frequent combination. A shotgun snap to Stroud. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. From the 32 now, here's first and 10.
First down.
They go back to the ground now with Mixon. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script. You go through your play calling. You go through all this stuff and establish things. And it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them.
Back to Mixon on first down. And they'll get him down right around the 16. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be second and 8.
Sometimes you're aligned perfectly when the play comes to you, and sometimes you got to cover some ground to go make the plays we just saw there.
We saw a great example of perseverance right there on that play.
Got to be careful. They might want to throw one over his head as this game progresses.
No score after 1 on EA Sports. Here's a second and 8. Stroud looking to throw. Now he's going to step up and run. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
And here red zone. You need to be smart, not force anything. So that's a wise decision to just get rid of the football.
Hey, team, what's that? Hey, south.
Stroud to throw it. And did he get the feet down? Yes, touchdown. Nico Collins, a 16-yard touchdown. And the Texans post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this second quarter.
The Texans will line up for the two-point conversion.
Look at high. 19 Texans. Why Tony? Buggy.
Stroud's going to try to throw for the conversion. It's caught. And it's 8-0. So what do you make of that? You go on the road, you score the opening drive touchdown, opt to go for 2, and all of a sudden they're up 8-0.
Yeah, this wasn't a decision that they made right here and right now. They made this decision during the week. Hey, if we get the ball and score right away, let's show them that we feel like we're superior. Go for 2 and really put the pressure on.
Stafford and the Rams come up 1st and 10 at their own 23. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's got room past the 30 and all the way out to the 35-yard line. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now Stafford. Right back to Atwell. That's complete. They'll wind up getting just a yard. And it'll be 2nd down.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Throwing is Stafford.
36-yard line.
And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over it that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
Basically, you're not going to outwork 2 guys very often.
Double coverage. I thought he was going to go somewhere else for the football. I get it. That's a stud wide receiver. You want to try to get him the football.
Yeah, sometimes you rely on him a bit too much. You forget the other options that are out there.
From the gun on 3rd down, Stafford. Pass complete there to McCool. And he's going to have a Rams 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
14 yards.
Stafford going to change it up here.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And that's complete to Adams. And he's got this down to the 35.
15 more yards. That's a
Stafford now to throw. This is Smith with the ground. And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. A great play there. 34 yards. And the Rams are back within a couple of the lead. It was surprising they wouldn't go for 2, but this is up and good. And this is now a 1-point game. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go around. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Ball at the 40 here for 2nd and 5. Here's Stroud. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the 1st down. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Inside handoff to Mixon. And a solid run inside the 30. 46 yards rushing for him now to this point.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
When in doubt, do it yourself as he keeps it for 3 and a first down.
I'm actually looking at this play with defensive eyes here, partner, because they were still laser focused on him after his earlier exploits on this drive. I think they went back to the well just a little bit too soon. He got across the line of scrimmage, but he certainly wasn't giving up much more than that.
Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. Back to throw. Here's Stroud. And an incomplete pass. That'll stop the clock here with just under a minute to play in half number 1. 7th play of the drive forthcoming on 3rd and 8.
Yards to go.
18. That's it. Look the hot. Look the hot. 11. Buggy.
And Stroud now to throw. And this pass broken up. The contact a long time there. And now 4th down. Now a former kicker at nearby UCLA, Kaimi Fairbairn for the field goal try. And this one a 41-yard attempt. The kick by Fairbairn is good. And the lead grows to 4. It's 11-7. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would say, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. A slim deficit here in a one-possession game. Not much time left, obviously. We'll see if they can march this down the field, at least get 3 and take some momentum into the locker room.
It's a gain of 16 yards. And the Rams first down.
Here's Stafford. Man open left side, it's Williams. Only able to gain a couple there. And that will bring up 2nd down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and
to throw is Stafford.
39-yard line.
And that is incomplete. 16 seconds now on the clock.
It's another zone defense. It looks like it's open for possibilities, but they did a nice job patrolling the middle of the field and forcing an incompletion.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Now it's Stafford. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts
8-yard gain.
as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. On 4th down, Stafford. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. They only needed a few inches, but still some anxious moments there, but they do convert on 4th. Both sides were holding their breath there on that 4th down play, and the offense can breathe a sigh of relief.
And both knew exactly where the first down markers were. You know the defense is trying to guard these sticks and trying to keep people in front, but somehow, some way, those guys found a way to pick it up.
And the timeout comes in with 2 seconds remaining. So they can trot out the field goal unit for the try before we hit the lockers. And his kick is good. Didn't hit it all that well, but he got enough on it to pull it through. And they'll get back within a single point now. It's 11-10. The Rams set to receive the second half kickoff, and they trail here as we resume play. And able to get this out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. What's the game plan, Charles, for the second half? Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he is going to bring this back inside the 20 to the 18-yard line.
Decided by the Texans. They'll take over first and 10 at the 18-yard line.
So from inside the 20, here's first and 10 at the 18.
Here we go.
Here's a give to Mixon. And he'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 14-yard line. Second and 6.
A gain of 4. It's now second and 6 at the 14-yard line.
Stroud. Hits him in stride. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston.
Touchdown, Houston.
Nico Collins. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Texans are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Fairbairn good with the extra point. And the lead is up to 8. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And he returns this to the 22.
The Rams take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. So now, Charles, this drive may be a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So,
and he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Tutu Atwell, 77 yards. And the Rams have cut the lead back down to 2.
The Rams will line up for the
Stafford's going to try and throw for it. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by the former first-rounder Jimmy Ward.
Conversion is no good. That keeps the score Texans 18, Rams 16.
Kickoff team on the field, and here we go with the ball in the air. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And able to break this out all the way to the 38-yard line. Great return.
Real quick. Baby on that rapid pay the bills. Now I'm finished. Not even a little bit. Oh, Lord. Know yourself. Know your worth. My actions being louder than my words.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They have to be pleased with the way that they moved the football thus far.
And why wouldn't they be? 2 touchdowns on a field goal in their first 3 possessions. They're playing so well right now, the field goal probably feels like a disappointment.
That's caught on the left side by Kirk. They'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. First play of the drive going for 14 and a first down.
First down, Texans.
On the quick, right? 18. That's it.
A toss left, Mixon. And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. 58 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
I know the toss play begins with the guy taking the snap and turn around and tossing it to the runner. But where the real intrigue is, can they seal the edge? Whether it's an offensive tackle or a tight end in the direction they want to run the football. If they do that, that's the result that you get, that type of a gain. If they don't, oftentimes it's not a very successful play.
Throw right side, taken in by Collins. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams 16. A big play that time on the catch and run. And it'll move the chains. So the ball down to the 16 here for first and 10. It's Mixon on the counter. And he stopped immediately there. Call it no gain on second down.
Brings up second and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Looking to throw. Stroud will swing this out to Marks. And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown.
Touchdown, Houston.
Woody Marks, a 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Texans will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the third.
The Texans will line up for the two-point conversion.
They'll look to throw. And this is going to be caught. It's good. And that extends their lead by 2 more.
Rams, 16.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
43-yard line.
Now Stafford, he's going to change things up. They'll look to throw now on first down. Incomplete.
Stafford's pass intended for Puka Nacua. Incomplete. It's now second and 10.
Here's second and 10.
40 got 53. Ready.
Now Stafford. He's got this to Williams, complete. Touchdown, LA! Williams, 56 yards. And the Rams are able to get a score back in the final stages of this third quarter. Extra point splits the uprights. And the lead is down to a field goal.
Rams 23.
The Rams kickoff team on the field. And here we go with the ball in the air. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. Pretty important third quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. Throwing now is Stroud. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he'll just get rid of it.
And when you're in a one-score game in the second half, now's not the time to force the football in the places where you shouldn't. And that's a smart decision to just get that one out of there.
Stroud looking to throw. Throw right side is going to be caught by Kirk. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
It's a gain of 6. And it's third down.
3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Los Angeles. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the fourth quarter. This a big play for both sides. What will we see here? 3rd and 4.
Swap. Another swap. Hey, uno. Buggy. Hey, uno Mars.
Stroud to throw it. This goes out wide from Nixon. Just a gain of a couple there. And it'll be 4th down.
They got the completion, but they didn't get the first down. So you got to think if you're on the defensive side of the ball, you're pretty happy with what you just accomplished there.
Yeah, got it. Like you said, got them out of bounds, stopped the clock, kept them short of the marker. And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
18. That's it. 11.
Now Stroud. That is caught. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. A defensive breakdown allows a pickup of 16 on 4th down.
And the Texans first down.
Mixon with a first down carry. They'll get this down to the 38.
That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Held him to a gain of 2. And that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
19 Texans. Hey, Buggy.
From the 38, Stroud. And the Rams got it. They bring it down. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sides.
Now that was a passer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the defense, so he kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist.
Why Tony? 11. Hey, south.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. It's a loss of 10 on the sack, and it leads to 4th.
Okay, I'm not sure you could actually draw a better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
Yeah, that'll cross midfield here, not by much. Out of bounds just on the other side of the 50.
At their 46-yard line.
This is 1st and 10. And now Stafford's going to move him around. First run now for Kyron Williams.
And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. Less than 2 to play with just a field goal separating these two sides. The time not an issue just yet, but we'll be watching the clock for sure. Here's 2nd down. And this one complete to Smith.
It's a gain of 8.
Picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run and play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
53, ready.
Now it's Stafford. Pass complete there to Nakua. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line.
13 yards.
Plenty of time left, plus all 3 timeouts. Here's 1st and 10. On the counter, here's Williams. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
He was taken
They'll
down
come up
behind
now.
the line
This
of
is
scrimmage.
2nd and
A loss of
long.
a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the Texans' 31-yard line.
Stafford now to throw. Going to be taken in here by Nakua. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 18.
That's another Rams first down. 1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Now Stafford. And that is incomplete. 7 seconds remaining. A couple extra defensive backs out there in the dime, and because of that, really not many places to throw the football, if any.
And typically, what would you want to do against that dime?
Run the football.
You want to run the ball, but you can't do it in this situation. Not nearly enough time on the clock. You having to really navigate against a tough defense presented against you.
Ball at the 18-yard line. Here's 2nd and 10. Stafford. And that is incomplete, stopping the clock with 5 seconds to go.
Well, he's smart enough to avoid the taunting rule, but I'm guaranteed quietly has told them, you might want to stop coming after me downfield because I just broke up another pass and took away a big shot that you were trying to succeed with.
32!
Up the middle, it's Williams. And he is going to be stopped at the 12, short of the first down. Partner, what a